Hello everyone. Do you know that an average person has 5 to 6 liters blood in his or her body? Do you know that not all animals have red blood in their body? Like this horseshoe crab, it has blue blood in its body, while this green blood skink has green blood in its body. This marine worm has purple blood and this ice fish has clear blood in its body. Do you know that blood is the source for all the fluids that come out from our body? Say, tears, sweat and urine, saliva, the milk that is fed to the baby, they all derive water, salts, minerals from the blood. So we might not know everything about blood, but we sure know that if a person loses much blood due to some accident or other reasons, that person might die. So let's first know the composition of this vital force of life of this wonder fluid. Blood consists of three formed elements and plasma. First and most abundant formed elements are red blood cells or RBCs. Initially when formed, RBCs have nucleus, but at maturity the nucleus is removed and maximum space is created to accommodate iron containing hemoglobin molecules. These hemoglobin molecules, they carry oxygen and gives blood its red color. Due to the absence of nucleus, the biconcave disc-shaped RBC can be easily squeezed through very thin capillaries. You can observe over here that the capillaries are very thin and the RBCs are to move through them in single line in single file. The second type of formed elements are WBCs or white blood cells. These are least in number in blood but are very, very essential for our immune system. These WBCs, they identify our own cells, that is self cells, from the non-self cells, that is foreign material. They identify the self cells, do not attack them, rather protect them. While if a non-self cell like this bacterium in this case enters in the bloodstream, this WBC goes after it and tries to destroy it. You can observe the same phenomenon over here. Here, this WBC, it will undergo phagocytosis. It will engulf this bacterium and destroy it. Third type of formed element is platelets. Platelets help in blood clotting and prevent excess bleeding after a small cut or injury. Like here, there was a small injury. Now the platelets and protein fragments, they are gathering over here. They also engulf RBC-like blood elements and ultimately a clot will be formed. Until the tissue is healed, the clot will be there. Once healing takes place, the clot will be removed. All these formed elements are suspended in straw-colored fluid called plasma. Plasma is about 55% of overall blood. 45% are the formed elements. Now in this 55% plasma, about 92% is water. The remaining 8% consists of proteins, electrolytes, dissolved gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide, nutrients like glucose and amino acids, as well as waste products like urea. The main job of plasma is transportation, like carrying nutrients and oxygen via RBCs to the cells of body organs or waste material like urea to kidneys. It maintains your water and electrolyte balance in body. So now you might understand why we feel thirsty after crying or profuse sweating. Blood flows through our body through circulatory system. That is, heart pumps the blood into the arteries. The arteries branch into arteriole, which further branch into the capillaries. Now, these capillaries are so thin that in the tissues, the nutrients like glucose and oxygen diffuse out of these capillaries and enter into the cells, while carbon dioxide and waste products like urea come from the tissue cells and enter into the capillaries. These capillaries further unite into venules. Venules further unite into veins, and ultimately these veins they will unite to make superior and inferior vena cava. Superior and inferior vena cava pour blood into the heart. So in this way, the blood is continuously circulated in our body. But what happens when a person meets an accident and bleed profusely? Can we provide him blood from external source or from any other person? Can we use animal blood for such transfusions? Is synthetic blood available? Are scientists successful in making such type of blood? These questions will be answered in the next video. Till then, bye.